open till it shatters through the ocean.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and other farm animals, this is Rennie, and welcome to episode 6 of Greg Tech New Horizons. Now, I did not mean for it to take this long to get an episode out. However, between me being ill and some technical difficulties, I've been really struggling lately. But we're going to go ahead and get to work. I completed some quests behind the scenes because I have some stuff on. I had some armor and some weapons, so I went ahead and got through the kill all the things quests, because those were important. And I, of course, made more progress toward our current quest, which is this one, You Are Not Prepared for the Smeltery. I went ahead and got the seared bricks smelted, so we're going to get to work. I've got all that, and that's all the stuff I picked up from killing all the things, except, of course, the coins. Now, we're going to start by making the... Oops.
But you're gonna wait.
The, sorry? Hang on a moment. Also, yes, I was looking up the deep dark block earlier. Seared bricks. Let's see here. Don't tell me I have to use water. Well, that explains a lot.
Go.
There comes a point where having to use water to craft every single item gets a little ridiculous. I mean, what is with regard to bricks? I mean, come on.
Because you lost.
And that crafts sets of 2, so we need 28 seared bricks. So 14 sets of 2. We don't even have enough water up here. We're gonna have to go down to the
I'm being shot at.
down to the dungeon. Apologies for my brother in the background. So we need...
Don't run.
There we go, 14 sets. That's what will allow us to make the bricks. So there we go. And it's dropped us a book, too. Dropped us Mighty Smelting. Okay. I really wish that functionality was working. I play a pack where shift clicking will drop items into the first available empty slot of a crafting grid. But evidently that does not work in this particular situation. So we're just going to have to click and drag. And normally I would jump through all of this, but I wanted to bring everyone up to speed. First things first, I have obtained affiliation on Twitch. So what that means is not much, really. I mean, unless you watch me on Twitch or you want to support the channel, either way, it doesn't mean much, because you can support the channel for free on Twitch. If you've got Amazon Prime, one of the things it gives you is Twitch Prime. And Twitch Prime gives you a free channel subscription. So you can take advantage of that as you will. Or you can just ignore Twitch entirely and continue watching me on here, in which case you still have the regularly available means of supporting the channel, which are the Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee pages. Those aren't going away. I am running streams 4 days a week now. There's a stream on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they all start at roughly the same time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific. That's 10 p.m. Eastern. Or for those of you who might be European fans, in terms of mean time, it starts at, I believe the conversion is 3 a.m. Is my usual start time. And I know that might be a little late for, late and or early for some of our European viewers out there, but it is unfortunately the only time I currently have available to stream. So I've had to make it work as best I can. But other than that, if you don't care about what I'm saying and you just want me to go, and you just want to go, shut up, Aaron, we're just going to watch your videos, then, well, nothing really changes. I'm going to continue releasing videos, though, depending on the performance of Game of the Week, I might stop running that, depending on the performance of episode 2 today, which I think I'm going to run on Mini that will determine whether or not I continue with that series. And I'm also considering Factorio. Now, Factorio might be something that GTNHers, such as you, the viewers of this series, might enjoy, but it hasn't been producing quite what I was expecting when I started the series, and I've been having some troubles keeping my interest up in that, so I might just wind that series down. If I could jump up this hill, get back to my house. So that's just a little bit of an insight into the planning going on inside my head. I wouldn't exactly say behind the scenes. I'm just not entirely sure where just yet I want to go. Well, I want to go home because it is starting to get dark. Things is getting dark, yo. It would really help if I could climb more efficiently than jumping. I really do need to put some stairs or elevators or... What's that classic broken English translation? Stairs and terminals and elevator, and stairs and terminals and elevator and stairs. Yeah, I could definitely use some of that whatever. Basically, some form of upward transit, because it is about to become pitch dark. Fortunately, I shouldn't be too far below my house. Yeah, here we are. I think we're on the stuff now. We're on our way up. Okay, I've evidently fallen in a hole. I can't see. And yes, I know I could just teleport, but I figured I'd show you guys why I prefer teleporting. Because it gets dark, and it gets dark fast. It says I am peckish, so I need to eat something. Fortunately, I have raisin cookies. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Okay, back to full hunger. And we are evidently well fed for a minute and a half by eating 2 raisin cookies. That's brilliant. Okay, so continuing on in the smeltery, we of course built a furnace. I have that right here. So that, if I could buttons correctly, smeltery controller is 4 seared brick, 4 seared bricks, important distinction, and the furnace. We need the furnace, 4 seared brick, and 4 seared bricks. Okay, so there's that, and I think the bucket can go back in the bag. And a seared tank, which is 4 seared brick and 4 seared bricks. I'm probably going to be building a lot more tanks than I am anything else with this supply of bricks. Or with any other supply of bricks I'm able to construct. Seared faucet is of course 5. And casting channels are 7. So it wants us to make 2 of each. Casting channels, it wants us to make 2 of those as well, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure why casting channels, but I think, question mark, I can use them the same as... Oh, that's what we're using them for the smeltery drains. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Hey, give me my seared bricks back. We're using them for the drains. Okay. I forgot that recipe change takes place here. Okay, casting basin, instead of using seared brick, uses seared bricks. Okay, there's that one. Now, seared stone, of course, has to be made in the smeltery. So, we're going to have to build ourselves out the smeltery. I mean, I have a casting table. In fact, I think I have several casting tables. Somewhere in here, probably in my function blocks. Yeah. I have casting tables and casting bases. Do I require any of those seared bricks? Yes, I do. So we're not going to be using those particularly. In my stones, I of course have more seared bricks. Which is why I said I didn't really need the stuff that it was giving me. And of course I've already made flint tools because I already have the tool station and stuff. But whatever, we're going to go ahead and build a smaller smeltery to start things off. Okay, torch please. There's gravel everywhere. This is gonna be I'll grab my shovel too. So the gravel is far from helpful. Fortunately, there's not any up there.
We weren't the ones who died.
Oh, I'm not sure why entirely I got that block. I'm gonna go ahead and fill a little bit of that back in, just to line things up. Okay. Now this is going to be where the casting table and casting basin go. And this is where construction of the smeltery itself will start. I'm just going to build a small smeltery for now, then later off screen I will build a larger smeltery. There's a reason I'm indenting this into the ground. Because I want to make sure my smeltery goes flush with the rest of the ground around it. Just looks better for me, honestly. And it is a fair bit of mining to go ahead and clear the rest of this room. But we eventually managed to finish it up, and of course the cobblestone will be useful as seared stone for building the larger smeltery. Now I also need to mine out these blocks because of how the smeltery is built. Need to mine out the side blocks of the pit I just built. I could probably have made this room one block smaller if I wanted to, but I like having a block in front of the doorway where I can stand. It's just how I've always built rooms of any type. I don't like being in the doorway and then immediately running into something. You know, consider me a bit of a nitpick, but it's just what's worked for me. Now this is going to be a double-length episode, and you notice I'm just kind of rambling a little bit because mining is slow. And this is one of the reasons I did what I discussed in the elephant in the room. If you haven't watched that already, I do recommend it. It's episode 5.5, at least as I labeled it. We're going to go ahead and set up the smeltery, though, now. Seared bricks, we're going to start with a base of 9. And over there, we're going to go ahead and set up sides. Oops, that doesn't go there. There we go. Now, I did build this right where it's going to be right in the doorway. Oops. Here I am talking about how I don't want to build it right in the doorway, and it's still going to partially be right in the doorway. I didn't need to mine that block, but you'll see what I mean by right in the doorway. The 2 smeltery drains, whoops, it does not go that way. It goes that way, and that way. And the, I just realized I made a bit of an error. Because we still have to have a place for the seared tank. This is why I usually build them at 5x5. And why I don't usually try and go for as small of a room as this. This is just a very, very quick and dirty smeltery. I'll show you guys what I build another time. When I have more available space and materials. But either way, that is the smeltery complete. I'm going to go ahead and put a torch back here just because I might as well. I hate this hole in the ceiling, so we're going to go ahead and throw some cobblestone up there. Excuse me. Okay, but we have a completed smeltery. The problem is we have to fuel it. And for that, we need lava. The problem is if you put lava in a clay bucket will break. Which is rather a big oof. I think we are coming in today. But I need a lava source. I think we're going to go ahead and put that quest on hold. There's only a little bit left of it, and I'll go ahead and do most of that another time. But we're going to take a look at the Tinker time quest along our main thing, which of course all of these are crafting tasks, otherwise we'd already be done. Okay, so to start with, blank pattern is paper. I think I have obtained a pretty good supply of paper. Yeah, 16. We're going to need well, we don't really need patterns, that many of them, but we got 4. I just went ahead and put in at Tinker's construct because that's the easiest way to do it. Alright, I need... And just a moment here. Ooh. I thought I had a sneeze coming on. Okay, we need wood is what we need. So we're going to bounce right over to the chest room. I wonder if I have a door. Because I see that, and all of a sudden I realize I don't have a door on that room, so I'll have to make a door. Right, let's grab some wood. Because...
I'm going closer.
Of course, for a crafting table, I think it's that... Oh? I'm suddenly having to remember how I make a crafting table. Well, I can't remember how to make a crafting table for some stupid reason. It goes to show you how many packs I play and how many different recipes they have for crafting tables. Fortunately for me, to save my neck, I have a crafting table. And to make a tool station, you just... Well, you don't put it there, you... I'm sorry? Oh, that's right. You have to have sticks and a hammer, too. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We have the hammer. We have the sticks. Crafting table. I always hate how much sometimes this pack... Okay, books. I think I already had one of those books. Well, I got another one, and I got another copy of that one, too, because why? But we've crafted a tool station. Now we need a part builder. Which is the same thing, except 3 sticks and these barricades. Which needs string! Fortunately for me, one of the things I was killing was spiders. Are you an exterminator of spoders? Yes. Apologies for my brother coughing in the back there. No worries. I need more sticks. I can't do it that way. Doesn't work. Okay. Need 2 of those. 3 of the sticks. Pattern. And a soft melon. Part builder. You know, I might as well put these, or that at least, in my tools bag, because it's nice to have a tool station around so you can, well, repair your tools on the go. Now we need a pattern chest, which is sticks, pattern, and chest, as one might suspect. Really need to make a saw with how much wood I'm starting to use. Aye. Okay. Chest. Ah, criminy. That's right. It's this really expensive recipe. I mean, if we put this in typical Minecraft terms, It's 2.5 times as expensive as in vanilla, just on the wood, and then you have to add flint to get a chest. So, whoop, chest goes blue. Baby chest. I've never used those before. I'm a little reluctant to start breaking chests into baby chests. But either way, we obtain a pattern chest, which is the third piece. The last thing we need is the stencil table, which is pattern, fences, and sticks. And I think I have fences. As a matter of fact, I do. We'll go ahead and put those fences in. Put in the sticks, put in the pattern, and boom, we have a stencil table.
Don't.
Take your time, quest completed. Go ahead and drop those coins in the inventory. Figure out all of our materials here, of which I dare say we have many. And I don't need those at this particular moment. I didn't put in the... I haven't put in the smeltery stuff yet. Let me show you. Okay, pickaxe. We're gonna mine out these 2 blocks. And just how I've always done it, the casting basin goes on the right, the casting table on the left, and then the faucets on the drains. I can, of course, hop over to get to the tank as needed. So there's that done, just to go ahead and fill a little more time here. And we'll go ahead and toss those in the bag. Those can go in the bag. And then the bucket can go in the tool bag, as can all this. And a crafting station is always a useful thing to have, so that's a tool as well. Now, what's next? What's next? Well, there's a lot of things next. A forming press.
I'm gonna go watch you.
Retrieval task knife and crafting task brick. I love how if I'd have waited to do the smeltery quest, I could have nailed both of those at the same time. But because it makes us do all these things, it's very easy to get out of sequence. So we're going to retrieve a knife, which we already have. I'm going to have to use one of those blank patterns to make the brick pattern. Because I'm just an impatient little ding-dong. Okay, there it is. Wooden form brick. Now we've got 2 of those for some silly reason. Because I'm just an idiot. Go ahead and claim the coins for that. Of course, we're heading toward getting a coke oven, I believe it's called. Yep, coke oven brick. Yeah, it says this should be our first multi-block structure, but then again, I went for the smeltery anyways, and I'm almost done with it, so that should have been made a little bit more clear that you wanted people to go for that first. Of course, Cow Tipper will do off screen, because I don't think you guys want to stare at me hunting for a bunch of things. Now, coke oven brick is clay and sand. Okay, how much of either do I have left? And it needs 104 of them. Well, that'll be enough to make, like, 15. So another gathering mission is on the way there. I don't know why I grabbed both of those. Well, 18. Okay. I got 3 more than I was expecting. Woohoo. Okay, those don't go in that bag. They go in this bag because they are materials. Do I have any more sand that I had left over? No. I still need to put a door on that room. Can I make a wooden door? Well, I've made wooden doors. Wooden door. No, I didn't make these. I gathered them. I'll have to go back to the village and get some more. Murmur. always forget the recipes. Grr! Okay. That's gonna go on hold for a little bit. First bow. String, flint, feather, oak wood, planks, and bone. Okay, I have bones, I have feather, I have string, I have flint, and I have oak wood planks. Okay. Let's set to work. Do I have the patterns I need? I don't think so, so I obviously... Ah! I do not need the stencil table. Okay. I need things that will give me more patterns. Flint and stick. Flint knife. Do I have a knife? Ah! I think, question mark, I have a knife blade. Yes, I do. And a tool rod pattern. Well, I don't need the tool rod pattern. That can go back. I do, however, need sticks. And I still need a saw. Okay. So, flint and stick. Now, we're going to go ahead and make a flint knife blade. Not sure why I took that out of the thing. There we go. And we even get a flint shard back. I'm pretty sure that will be useful later. Now, flint throwing knife, I think is what it wants us to make. That's the crafting station. That's the stencil table. This is the tool station. Throwing knife. Okay. Knife blade and stick. It only gives us 12 ammo, but not bad. First flint blah! I am terrible today. What is going on? Okay, but that gives us 2 more blank patterns. Okay, first tool. Wow, I do need more patterns. Okay, pickaxe head, axe head, tool binding, and shovel. Well, to complete it, I need 4 blank patterns. Ah! So it's kind of chicken or the egg, and I don't think I have any more paper. No, I don't. Unless I have some in here. Which I do. Oh, blah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and make more patterns, because I obviously need more patterns. Okay, that gives me the blank patterns now. Pickaxe, axe, tool binding, and shovel, all of which I have. And that's fortunately a retrieval task, so we don't have to make duplicates. Okay, 3 flint and 1 oak wood planks. I have plenty. Wants me to make a pickaxe head, shovel head, axe head, wooden binding, and sticks. Of course, if I put a tool rod in there, it'll make wooden tool rod and stick. But wooden tool rod does not count as stick. So we have to make stick. Now we have 3 sticks. Tool binding will give us wooden binding and stick. I should have thought of that. Pickaxe. Might as well put 3 in there because we need pickaxe. If I can put it the right space, shovel and axe. It wants us flint pickaxe, flint hatchet, and flint shovel. Well, I've already retrieved 2 out of the 3 of those. The one I still have to make is the flint hatchet. Actually, hang on. No, I don't. It's right there. But I have replacement tool heads, so... Alrighty, and we get a claim. And I think I have enough blank patterns to go ahead and do me well. So we're going to collect a loot bag. And we'll be able to get to your first bow. But as this was going to be a double-length episode, and we have gotten there, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode and say thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the outro. Hey everyone, Arinia here. Thanks so much for watching this latest video out of my channel, and thanks so much to these patrons who, among others, are helping make this content possible by donating at least $10 on my Patreon page. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment. Tell us what we need to do better. If you liked it, still leave a comment. I'm always open to input. If you like the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us on the Discord community, link in the description. If you want to support the channel, and I really hope you do, please, down in the description is a link to the Buy Me a Coffee page, which you can donate to for a one-time donation, or the Patreon page, which you can head on to donate monthly and get perks. In the meantime, this is Irenaeus saying once again, thanks for watching.